laugh every time. Top of the evening, y'all. Um, Tonight is rainy, right? I still got some more work to put in, right? What I'm gonna do is pay homage tonight. We are going to run some programming. You heard? Run some programming because I still got other things that I need to do, right? So in the process of me doing that, I said today, I was like, damn, I didn't do a live stream today. I didn't do a live stream. I did not come on and give you guys no sauce today. So I was like, I gotta give you some sauce, right? And but I was doing other things. I had obligations to uphold, you know. So that's what I was doing. And I'm like, man, I gotta stay on top of my streaming, right? I gotta stay on top of my streaming. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Um, Give me a second. Nah, hold on. That's what we're gonna do tonight, man. We're gonna pay homage to the OG, to the OG, the original that set it off. You know, he set it off, man. Hall of Famer. Let's see. It should come up. Nah, it's not coming up, man. Not fun. Give me a second. I'm gonna find it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna find. Like I said, we're running programming tonight, man. 'Cause I still got some more stuff that I need to produce, but I also do got to do a live stream. Shout out to Big Blunts and Bruce Gas in the building. Hold on, let me find it. I can't. I thought I had it over here. See, Frank Martin is still trending. Yo, Frank, man, throw me something, Frank. You heard? You see my homie killed you. See, y'all dudes can never front on me, man. Y'all tried to front on me, and now look at my people's front on you, man. Shout out to Simplify, yeah, fronting on you, right? Y'all tried to front on me when y'all thought I was a nobody, right? Yeah, y'all really tried to front on me, man, down and EJ and all that when you thought I was a nobody. But you see how my homies, yeah, my industry homies is fronting on you.
This is your boy
Yeah.
Jamel Simplifier
What's
Eric,
up?
and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
My big homie, world champion Jamel Herring. We doing big things, man. Big things, man. Shout out to Mel, man. I'm trying to get more active on Twitter, man. Shout out to Mel, man. Yo, Frank, you should have hired me, buddy. You should have hired me, buddy. It's okay. We all right, man. Team Tucker still stepping on you suckers. You know the vibes. But let me we're gonna rock out tonight. I just gotta find it, man. I thought I had it up over here. Shout out to Warheads, Soul Sisters video was out. I dropped a little remix of See, you see why I'm so big on Jamali Tucker. I dropped a clip of Marley and Richard Comey working. That was years ago too, man. Might have been last year. You know, Marley works with world champions, man. At 12, 13 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that type of tutelage, you heard? But let me find this. Yes, those are the Jihad Tucker. They can't see it. Come close, let them see it. See, we they still can't see it. You gotta move them. There it is, right there. Yep. See that? Shout out to WCS. WCS was on this poster as well. The Jihad Tuckers. Yes, you can put that up.
I'm gonna have to high sign this one.
Yeah, yes. You get that one signed for you. Yeah, well, put it
Is
up
he
there.
gonna be to the left today?
No. Today is Sunday. They already went down to the rec. But yeah, let me get the programming started. Trying to find it, man. I could have sworn I had it over here, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to get more active on Twitter. I see Bozo is trending for what though, right? Like, and I want y'all to catch this, right? He's trending on Twitter with no date. So are you trending or are you in the way? You're in the way, man. You're trending for what? Like, for what? Whereas they're talking about you, but they're talking about Shakur. Shakur's fighting. That's bringing more attention to Shakur. Unfortunately, you're not, Frank, but it is what it is, guy, buddy. You know? It is what it is. I'm trying to find this, man. Hold on. It's on here. So I'll be trying to have this stuff programmed on the Fire Stick as well. All right, this should be coming up now. Let's see. I know I didn't pass it. I couldn't have passed it. I know I did not pass it. Hold on. I might have. There it is right there. Okay. That is the title. That is the see. Forgive me, y'all. I am a that was the title. So when you put the proper title in, it'll come up. That's what I'm gonna give y'all tonight. Run a little scheduled programming. Because to be honest, right now with boxing, today's kind of like a dead type of day, bro. It's not too much really going on in boxing, you know. It's not. Man. It's not too much going on in boxing right now. You know, yesterday we had the fights. That's what I did. I got my content on Richard Hitchison. He looked good. The big boy heavyweight. But other than that, I was gonna come on here and talk about. I want to say this right before I get started with the program. I'm happy to see Jamal Charlo, right? I think it was Fight Hype. Fight Hype dropped something where he is it looked like he was out there fishing with Roy Jones, man. So just to see that brother doing other things, you know, he's doing other things. Pull that up. That's the type of vibe we on tonight. Watch. We on this vibe right here, man. Like I said, shout out to Mel. I'm not really, you know, YouTube is my platform, right? As far as like, this is my cable network. So I'm gonna run a program tonight. Give y'all some time to catch up, yeah. Damn, you know what I gotta do? I gotta change this title. That's why this motherfucker ain't come up, man. That's a long title I put in. Why did I make the thumbnail that long? Why did I make the thumbnail that long? I'm gonna bring the OG back on, man. You know what it is, man. When it comes to doing the interviews now, I should be on my interview game heavier right now. While we got the downtime, while we in between fights. But you know what I've been focusing on? Expanding the channel. You know, producing more videos and getting the work out there.
Man,
Watch out, Narina. Watch out. You're doing too much.
I remember.
Go upstairs with your sister.
Can I tell you something, Chris?
Go ahead.
I remember one time that I was at a fight, my first fight ever, and then they had this big get out board, and they told me to hold it, and I was holding it, and then they told me to they told me to go on the seat and stand up on the seat, so I stand up on the seat.
Yeah, no, I remember that fight. I'm
telling them.
No, they can't hear you. They can hear you.
And then the big screen TV person.
They had you on the TV, yes.
Came,
you remember.
And then my other first fight, I had two first fights. Right? That was my second one. I was talking about the second one. But my first fight, I was all the way up top, and I was yelling like so much.
That's the fight where Joe took your ticket, yes, and snuck down to the ring.
And I went, and then after I was yelling, and then they put me on the big screen TV. They had the whole person's head, and they gave us a free T-shirt. And
yes, they did.
And a chain, but I don't have it anymore.
Yes, they did.
I still have the shirt though, and a cow on it.
Yes, they did.
And then they got me moved down, and I was wearing these cool sunglasses because I thought it was cool, but I'm still cool. And I wear the Team Tucker shirt.
Yes, that's correct. That is correct. Hold on, world champion. Damn, after I do this time, I'm changing this thumbnail. This thumbnail is too long. This is a long thumbnail. I did not realize I had this thumbnail this long. They teach you all that on YouTube. Your thumbnail shouldn't be this long. Oh, yeah, I definitely got to change the name because it has the old shit. God damn. Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna mess y'all out with this one tonight. Yeah, this is vintage right here. I gave y'all this right back in the day. These be like regular conversations. But I was perfecting my craft. Let's see now. Still nothing? Hold on, nah. You know how I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna do it just like this. Watch this. Hold on. I know how I can do it. Watch. Da da da. Yeah, I need a team, man. Yeah, a lot of these dudes they be having a team, a staff. I can't wait till I get a staff. You heard? When you don't have a staff, you got to do everything on your own. About to fuck the game up tonight, man. Then I'm gonna let y'all, cause I still got some stuff I need to do, man. But I had to get my live in today. I didn't do. I was like, yo, I should have did a live this morning. I did not get my live in today, man. You know why? Cause I did so many. Yesterday, I think I did 3 lives. I ain't gonna hold you. I put in a lot of work yesterday on the YTC. Cause I did the pillow talk live reaction. Then I came on. I did another one. I think I did the Rick Glacier piece. I put in some work yesterday, man. That's why I was kind of lax today. We gonna get it right for y'all. See, when you have a real body of work, it bees like this. Because one thing about the sauce, right? I have an actual real body of work, whereas a lot of guys they don't actually have that. A lot of guys don't have a body of work, right? They have coming on talking and shit like that. I gotta. Oh, you got Glacier on tonight? Let me put that up there.
Pick his brain a little bit, man. Knowledgeable boxing conversation, man, with Jackal Fitness, man, the underground.
We're gonna spice it up tonight real quick, Bruce. I'm gonna go in the vote. I'm gonna go in the vote, Bruce. OG, I'm gonna go in the vote tonight because I still got some other things that I need to do, but I gotta get a live in. I needed to get my live in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the vote. I'm gonna go in the vote. Bruce guess I'm going in the vote tonight. I'm gonna go on the vote. Give y'all the business as always. give y'all the business tonight, man. You know how I do. Eno, what's going on, brother? What's going on, good brother? I want to give y'all the business while I come on here and respectfully I'll be like, man, a lot of you guys that talk boxing are beneath me because you guys don't know nothing. You don't really know nothing, and it shows. That's why you move the way you move on the internet because a lot of y'all just be hating. Like I don't hate on people that have knowledge or something. I try to learn from them, but you don't get that on YouTube boxing at all. At all. You don't get that. Yeah, they really. This because it's so popular on he's so popular on here, right? He's a popular dude, man. I realize that, man. Why can't I get it like this? I'm trying to pull something up for y'all. You know, and I wanted to play, but like I was saying about before I lose that, it was good to see Maul Charlo out there fishing. That's better. Like he's doing better things. I need to change the name on this, man. That's why it's not coming up because the thumbnail is like I put the wrong thumbnail, man. Long ass thumbnail. But shout out to Jamel Henry, though, man, holding me down. Real one, you know. That's why, I'm telling you, I be reaching out to my industry people now, man. I'm done trying to really build with YouTubers like that, man. I got the YouTubers that I done built with. The rest of y'all, it's cool. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man. Cause I did, a lot of YouTubers, they not networkers, bro. And I think this is why I want to play this program tonight is because of some of the stuff that is taking place as far as the whole Frank Martin theatric, right? I want y'all to hear an OG, a Hall of Famer, like call him out, right? Call him out. and then you guys will get a better understanding why I call fighters suckers. Because these are the guys that I learned from, right? These are the actual people that I studied underneath of, or I was around. So really, the way I carry it, the way I carry it when it comes to boxing and speaking boxing on YouTube. He said, I'm not a big Jamal fan, but I'm glad to see him. He's doing better. A toxic woman can ruin that. Amen. Yeah, they're still together though, man. He's back with her. He's back. She's right down there with him. I think it was the scenery. But you gotta remember, they were high school sweethearts. They were high school sweethearts, man. They got a lot of kids together. I think it was just his whole situation, the drugs, alcohol, all of that. But now, he's in a better place, man. He's out of Houston. He's down there with Roy, cousin Roy. He's getting his mind right, man. Hopefully he gets a fight date. He got to get back in the ring. Let's get this. He got to get back in the ring, on if it don't come up now, man, the internet is hating, bro. Hating. They are. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. The internet boxing shit, they do not really want me to shine, bro. They do not want me to shine. Cause this is the title right here. If it don't come up now on this, yeah, why is it not coming up, man? Nah, man. This is unrealistic. I see everybody else's shit up there. You know what? I see everybody else's shit up there, y'all. Okay, here it is. I found it, y'all. I finally got it. Let's get to it.
Now we got Hall of Fame, 2-division world champion Buddy McGirt going to join us shortly. Former world champion coach now. We're going to have him in here. We're going to pick his brain a little bit, man. Knowledgeable boxing conversation, man, with Jackal Fitness, man, the underground king, man. So just bear with us, man. I bought the strap out. I had to pay homage to the king, Buddy McGirt, man. So we got a couple people already tuned in. We just waiting for Buddy to tap in, man. We doing some things over here now, the underground kings. Jays, the vibes. Jackal Fitness. There he is, the legend. Yes, sir. Mr. McGirt, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Good evening tonight.
I'm good, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me close this door so I can hear you.
Okay. No rush. It's your world.
What's going on, man?
Ain't not much shit. How you feeling, man?
Everything good. I can't complain.
I love those videos. I gotta roll with your slogan, man. Hell. Yeah, man. I love that, man. I love that energy, man.
Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Definitely. The first thing I want to ask you, man, all the kids, man. Brentwood Rec, man. You really put it on the map for us, man. I just want to salute you and acknowledge you for that, man. What you think of the new one coming up from Brentwood now, Deer Park? Jahad Tucker, I know he was out there at your gym.
You know, he has a very awkward style.
Okay.
But it works for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, like, if you see him, you like, there's no way in hell he can fight. But when that bell rings,
yeah.
Totally different ball game, man. Totally different ball. But it's effective for him. So, I mean, he just got to improve it and wait for the right opportunities. And when you get that big one, be ready to take the championship, man.
Okay. I like that. I don't know if you was following the news today. I know you was in the gym training and everything. Did you see that Canelo Alvarez is a free agent? And it's
he's gonna wind up without Heyman.
Okay, and they already talking about a possible fight with him and Caleb Plant. How do you see that fight playing out? You being the trainer, coach.
It'll be very interesting, but I think that the experience is going to win later on in the fight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The experience.
Yeah, because you went up against him with Kovalov, man.
Yeah.
If you had to give any gems to Team Plant and prepare for that fight, who would you tell them?
You got to box him, man. I mean, you got to give him. Let me rephrase that. You got to give him different looks every other round. You just can't give him the same look, because he's going to figure you out. He's very smart, but if you give him different looks, you got to keep him thinking. And by the time he figures it out, you're in the 12th round and the fight's over.
It's a math quiz. Can you touch on this right now? You know, in your time, you know, you guys was in there getting it on the Pernell Whitakers, Livingston Brambles. You guys were like gladiators. I know I was talking with a colleague, and I was like, Charles should have, been more boisterous about taking that fight. And they expressed to me how Charles just fought in September. And I said, man, the old guys, September, they would have been ready to take that fight if they've been chasing this guy down for years. And they had the opportunity to fight. And they're not going to say, I just came off a fight in September. They was ready to take that fight. Can you just touch on that mentality from your guys in your era, the mentality that they had back then?
Well, in my era, if a fighter had that opportunity, he knows if he don't take it, somebody else is going to get it just that quick.
Yeah.
So,
you heard what he just said?
The people what they want to do and what they're not going to do.
I heard what he just said about in his day, if a fighter had the opportunity. The reason why I'm playing this because I want y'all to think about Frank Martin.
4 or 5 other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if one of those 5 people take the fight, they might offer you $10. They call you and say, hey, we got this fight for $10. And you say, let me think about it. They're going to call the next guy, hey, we got this fight for $8. They already made $2 off you. And the guy be like, I'll take it.
Jam.
So I take it, man. And these guys, I don't understand it, man. They just baby too much, man. They're good fighters, but they're prima donnas, man. I mean, some of these guys fight maybe twice a year. Come on, man. I mean, if you're a champion, you got to get it in.
I was telling somebody, I am so glad you were saying that. I was telling somebody that I said these guys, the turnaround back in the day, these guys was just getting it in, man. Nowadays, these champions are fighting every 6 months. It's like 20
That's crazy,
years.
man.
That's crazy. I know. So touch on a couple of them. I know you got a large stable of European fighters out there. Just touch on some of the guys you got coming up right now.
Well, I got a kid from Kazakhstan. He just fought about 3 weeks ago in the bubble. His name is Johnny Beck.
Okay.
And it became, this kid can fight, man. Right now, he's got 11 fights.
Okay.
And I will put him in with any middleweight out there right now.
Yeah, that's
any middleweight, including the champs. I put him in with any of them.
Okay, and 11 fights in. Johnny back.
Yeah, and I have this young kid I just started working with. He was an Olympian. He was Carlos Valderas.
Okay.
The boy's the real deal. He can fight. He lost his last fight. I didn't see it. I heard he lost it. But he's the real deal. This kid can fight, man.
Yeah, well, that's what you do. You get the fighters after a loss, and you throw that wax on them, like you did with the question. You know what I'm saying? Like you did with the question, you threw that wax on them, and he came back and got his title back, man. It was like you gave him his swagger back, man. What type of form are you working out there, buddy? You don't got to give away all your secrets, but what kind of form you got out there working that you fine-tuning these dudes up, man, getting them back the champion status, man?
A lot of it, to be honest with you, a lot of it's common sense, man.
Okay.
You see, you get people today in boxing, a lot of these trainers, they try to reinvent shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're trying to reinvent the wheel. And I'm like, at the end of the day, the wheel is still round. So why don't you just keep it simple? You know what I mean? But they don't do that. I mean, I've seen guys doing stuff in the gym with their fighters, and I'm like, when I'm saying, I'm sorry, I think I hit a button here. I said, how's that going to make him a better fighter?
Yeah.
And they look at me, it's like I saw one fighter one day running with a parachute.
Okay.
And I said to the conditioning coach, I says, tell me, how is that going to help him in the fight when the guy's putting heat on him, getting his behind? Tell me how that parachute's going to help him.
Yeah, to help him jump out the ring.
He said, but it's resistance. I said, resistance? I said, you're trying to keep a guy off you. So that parachute ain't be no help to you. You know what I mean? So they gonna be no help to you. I don't care what you say, how you say it. So what I do, man, I use old school stuff, man. I came up the old school way, and I believe that's the best way. That's when they had the best fighters. And like I say, man, it's just common sense. You know what I mean? It's simple, but a lot of people don't see it like that. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be like this fighter, wants to be like that fighter. No, take what you got, enhance it. If you can steal a little bit here, a little bit there, cool. But you just can't imitate one guy. No, it's not going to work like that.
Yeah.
How many heavyweights in the 70s tried to fight like Muhammad Ali and were successful? None.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, man. And so what I do with the guys, man, I work on the weaknesses. You know what I mean? Where to the point where they're confident in it.
Yes.
And then you put them with what they already got. And then the rest is history, man. You got to be able to tell a fight, not just tell a fight or something. You got to be able to show them.
Yeah.
If you can't show them, what good is it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you say, okay, do this. And the fighter's like, all right, coach, can you show me? Then not only on top of showing them, you got to show him the results.
Okay.
And be able to explain that what would happen if he doesn't do it, and what would happen if he does do it. And then they look at you like, wow, that was easy. Hello. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy, but hey, it's a lot of fun. And thinking 24/7. You know what I mean? Because with me, myself, like I look at a fighter in the gym that I have, and I see certain things I believe he can do. Then I come home and think about it, figure out how I'm going to add it into his style where he's comfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I tell them, you don't have to do it like me, but we got to get the same result. That's the key.
Okay.
And I mean, you got to have a communication with these guys, man. Being an ex-fighter, I know what it's like, man. Sometimes you have them days where stuff just ain't clicking for you. I mean, you tell a fighter, yo, if you ain't feeling it today, go home. Nah, coach, man, go home, man. Tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow's another day, exactly.
Tomorrow's another day, man. And they look at me like, nah, but I'm going to be all right. I said, man, listen, go home. And they go home, man. They say, all right, they get mad. But then when they come back the next day, they're like, yo, coach, I feel so much better. I'm like, what'd I tell you, man? So, it plays a lot on you mentally. You get mentally tired. I mean, I do anyway because I'm always thinking. And then when each guy comes in the gym, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with him. what I'm gonna do with this one, what I'm gonna do with that one. So when the day's over, I'm beat up.
Yeah.
But I love it though. I love it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Yo, how soon after you was through fighting that you knew coaching was going to be your thing?
You want to know the honest to God truth? I started boxing on my birthday, January 17th.
Okay.
The very next day, January 18th,
Yeah.
I wanted to be a trainer.
Man, what's in you?
Yeah, I believed in my heart. I'm thinking of another person.
Okay.
And I love teaching someone how to do it. You know what I mean? So what I did was when I turned pro,
Yeah.
I started training amateur fighters when I was a pro.
Okay.
On my time off, I go work with amateur fighters. I mean, they keep my tools sharp.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not like the wreck, man. The Brentwood wreck back in the day was very, very. I can't explain it, man.
No, touch on that because people overlook the island, man. We have some killers out here, man. Touch on the Bravo wreck, you know, Jake the Snake Rodriguez, yourself. It was some bad boys came from a bad end, man. Just touch on that.
You know who was a very good boxer, man? K Solo, the rapper.
Yeah.
K Solo could box, man.
Yeah.
He was really good, man. There was so much talent, but the problem was the fighters were overmatched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't brought along the right way. But I remember as a kid growing up and at the rec and watching the pro fighters. You know, I used to see these guys work, bust their hump every day, man. And they was being put in tough fights for no money. But that's how it was, you know what I mean? So very few made it to that next level. You know what I mean? So
they got frustrated.
Yeah. I mean, and it was rough. I mean, if you fought for $20, the manager would take his cut, and everybody take their cut before you know you're going on with nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just got to keep grinding, man. So, but we had a lot of good fighters come out of Long Island, man, a whole lot. But this, you had Eddie and Johnny Davis out of Hempstead. You had a heavyweight named Herbert Hilton. You had a heavyweight from Mountain Riverhead. His last name was Stolen. I can't remember. But he was Bob Stolen. He fought Ernie Shavers. And you got that kid out there now. You got the kid from Cinema Richards now, Jamal Herring, who's champion.
Yeah. That's my boy. Shout out to Jamal Herring.
You know what I mean? So, Brentwood, Long Island's always had good fighters. A lot of them never got that opportunity. Because of bad management, they never got the opportunity to get over the hump. You know what I mean? Because it was tough back then, man, And I believe in my heart that if I would have stayed, I used to travel from Brentwood to Jersey City every day to train.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I believe that if I'd have stayed in Brentwood and trained during my professional career, I think it would have been a whole lot different.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys out there, they knew the game, but their main thing was just making money. They didn't care. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So by me leaving there and traveling to Jersey every day and spawning all different guys, man, it just made me want it more. Because I'm like, my whole day was spent, my whole day, like I spent 6 hours traveling.
Yeah.
3 hours there training, 3 hours back. And that's if the trains were on schedule. If the trains wasn't on schedule, I'd be stuck.
That's a fact. You just touched on about the opportunity, to speak on how having the right team and the right people behind you, plays towards that, you getting the opportunity. If you have the right people backing you, you're with the right people, more doors are open for you. Can you just touch on that for a little bit for the upcoming young fighters?
It helps to have the right team because not everybody can do everything. The trainer does this part, the manager does his part, the promoter does his part. You know what I mean? So it's tough. Guys today that are starting out, if they're not an Olympian or something, they got to get a good team because getting fights is not that easy. You know what I mean? When you got guys that are coming out and signing with the big promoters right out the gate, getting that big money. So now no one knows who you are. You got to bust your rump. Like my first fight, I got $200.
Yeah.
My first pro fight, I got $200. But now you got the guys that won the '84 Olympics. Their first fight, 6 rounds, they were getting 50,000 to 100,000 for 6 rounds. Their first pro fight. I got $200, man. You know what I mean? I had over 30 fights before I made that kind of money. You know what I mean? So it's just about timing. It's about timing, man, and having the right team. You're right. It's, you know, but they got to understand, like these young guys, these young athletes. I'm just not going to say guys, women as well. So you got to grind, man. You got to grind, and it's not easy. You know, I turned pro in high school. I was 18 years old when I turned pro. You know, I mean, I was a senior in high school, so I used to go to school. I used to get to school at 12 o'clock. Well, my last period teacher would let me out at 12. He'd say, he let me catch the 12:27 train to Penn Station. So he would let me leave early. And I go to the train station and boom, go to Jersey. So, you know, I had a lot of support from everybody in Brentwood, you know what I mean? And then as time went on, I got support from Long Island. Long Island was behind me. But, you know, we had Howard Davis, who won the gold medal. God bless him. You know, he's deceased now. Who was one of the best amateurs to come out of New York. Yeah, not just Long Island, New York. You know what I mean? This guy was on the same Olympic team with Ray Leonard, and he got the trophy for the best boxer in the whole Olympics. Yeah. You know, Howard Davis, I sparred him when I was 17, man. He was fast. I thought I was sparring 2 people. He was hitting me so many times.
It's coming from all over. That's come from every angle.
You know what I mean? But he was paying us, no lie, this was 1981. He was paying us $500 a week to come spar with him.
Okay.
So, and I had a car that I only paid $100 for. But my car would get me from Brentwood to Westbury. To Hempstead to train with him. I wanted that $500.
Yeah,
man, and then he started throwing those combinations. I just be like, damn. That's I'm gonna get that 500 on Fridays. You get that 500.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? So guys like him, man, you know, they open doors for guys like myself. You know, and you know, he was just Howard Davis to me, man, I'm just surprised he never became a world champion, man, because he was unbelievable, man. Unbelievable talent. You know, you had Jerry Cooney. You know what I mean? Who could punch that left hook? You know what I mean? But unfortunately, he ran into a guy named Larry Holmes.
That jab, man. Larry Holmes was something special, man.
His jab, he called it Big Jake. But you know, Larry Holmes is a great fighter, man. He doesn't get the recognition he deserves. But Larry Holmes was but there was it's funny. There was a fighter out of Long Island. He was Greek. His name was George Macaris. And I used to just watch him train every day. He wasn't the best fighter, but he was tough and he was hard working. And then he used to give me a ride home every day from the gym. But Georgie, man, was just, you know, just something about just sit and watch him train. And he'd be getting his butt kicked, but he'd be back the next day like clockwork. Yeah. So guys like that, watching guys like that, man, was like, wow. We had so many guys from from out east. You had a guy named Butch Turner, heck of an amateur. This guy, he called himself Black Jesus. He was out there. You had Alfonso Belford. You had Ricky Brown. There were just so many guys from out east. The Moley brother. There was so many, man. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, like I say, you know, Long Island was supporting me. The Brentwood Rec was where I built my foundation. You know what I mean? But what also helped me at the Brentwood Rec was upstairs we had the best basketball games you ever want to see. Yeah. Back then, man. Everybody, especially in the winter time, everybody came to the Rec. And there was so many guys up there playing who had potential to go to college, but they didn't go. Yeah. And they used to always come to me and say, McGirt, don't do the stuff we do.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a future in boxing, pursue it. And these same guys, man, no lie. If they saw me hanging out,
Yeah.
they say, yo, my girl, you gotta get out of here and go home, man. You don't belong here.
Yeah, that's good. That's called real community, taking care of community.
Yeah, they used to, man, they'd be like, and then if I fought, they would come to if I was sparring downstairs, everybody from upstairs would come down to watch me spar. I'd be scared as hell. I was 12, I had everybody in the neighborhood watching me, all my brother's friends, you know what I mean? You could smell the beer and wine on them, they were twisted. But they always show me support and love, man, these guys, man, and I go upstairs, even if I tried to play basketball, they said, nah, my girl, you might get hurt, get off the court.
Yeah, get up. Yeah,
I mean,
the ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, man. If I used to go to the Placita, they'd be like, hey.
Yeah.
Get off the block. They said, get off the block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that love, man, that love and this, and support, man, really, really, really helped me, man, want to be successful because these guys had my back. Let me rephrase that. It really gave me just more inspiration.
Yeah.
I mean, to know that I had my neighborhood behind me, even the old heads, even the guys that were out drinking and smoking and doing all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
They never said to me, yo, come have a drink, yo, come smoke. They said, yo, my girl, get your ass off this corner. Yeah. You don't belong here. They said, you don't belong here. So go. And I mean, we used to hang out in the park before the park closed. I mean, DJs in there, man. DJs been there. And they be like, yo, my girl, you gotta get out of here. I just be like, damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really thank them, man, because they really, really, supported me, man, and it just gave me that extra oomph. And, that's when they say thank you to Long Island, but I gotta say Brentwood, my home, man.
Regis Park. Shout out to Regis Park, man.
Yeah, man, Regis Park for sure, man. I mean, Regis Park was the place to be, man. And and it was a lot of fun. The Brentwood BYA, I played BYA football, but they used to. This is no lie, man. They had problems finding a helmet that fit them. So
yeah, man.
So my face mask would be so close to my face. So after every play, I had to take my helmet off. Take the 10 strap loose and wait, because I played defense. I was getting headaches. I'm like, yo, this ain't for me, man. And then one day, man, I'll never forget. It was raining out. It was cold out. Cold. And it was cold outside, and I was standing on the field, and I said, yo, I could be in a hot boxing gym. I am not. I'm going to wait till halftime, and then I'm out of here.
Yeah, okay.
I'll call you right back. So I was waiting till halftime, took my helmet, told him, get my helmet and shoulder pads. I said, here you go, coach. He goes, where you going? I said, home. I'm home. So when I got home, my mother said, what the hell you doing there? I said, Ma, it's too cold out there.
Yeah.
I could be in a hot boxing gym, and not on that cold football field. No, it's not for me. And that was it. And then I just kept my mind on boxing, man.
That's
you know what I mean? And another crazy thing happened when I was a kid. I used to go to the public library. I used to love getting the boxing books, So I found a boxing book that was a great boxing book. I couldn't afford to buy the book, so I used to take it out once a week. So I started taking the pictures out. I take a picture out, hang it up on the wall, wait, go back, take a picture out. So one day I went to the library, and I couldn't find the book. And the librarian says, are you looking for that boxing book? I said, yeah. She had it behind the desk.
Yeah.
She said, here, take it. I'm like, what? She said, you ripped half the pictures out. She said, so. She said, just take the book home. Don't even worry about it. You don't got to just go. And I was looked at her, and she was like, you must really want to be a fighter. I said, I do. And she said, well, take the book and go on home. You know what I mean? I was like, wow. And I went home. My mom was like, you stole her book? I'm like, no, my lady gave it to me. You know what I mean? But it's funny, lady started looking and see that, damn, this guy's ripping the pages out the book. I was ripping the page every week.
I told you they was on to you.
Yeah, so then she just told me, take the book and go home. And I did, man. You know what I mean? So, but Long Island has always been great, man. You know, always. Even when I lost, they still show me love. You know what I mean? And you know, I just want to say shout out to everyone in Long Island. Thank you. And everyone in Brentwood, man, my hometown, Regis Park. You know what I mean? That's always going to be home for me.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
man.
Always going to be home.
I know you got to go, but before I let you go, this tell the kids, man, like, what it takes to get to the top. No shortcuts. No, nothing in life that is worth having that's great. There's no shortcuts to get there, man. This touched on that.
They gotta understand, you know, you get some people that might get that break, but the question is how long will they keep it? Because they don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So me myself, I would say to the young kids out there, no matter what it is you're doing, you gotta dedicate yourself 150%. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna run into obstacles. You're gonna run into situations where you might say to yourself, "Is this for me?" Yes, it is for you. I mean, the part of those obstacles you run into is just preparing you for when you get to the top.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you take them and you learn from them, and you just keep going. You keep pushing, and you're gonna get people to tell you can't make it. I mean, I had family tell me, you're never going to make it in boxing. I'd be like, okay. I said, when I win the championship, I'm going to give you a ringside seat to the fight. And I did. And my relatives were like, nah, we don't want to come. I said, no. You said I wasn't going to be anything. Here goes your ticket. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. But I proved you wrong. And, you know, you like I said, you're going to hit obstacles. We just got to keep grinding, man. And, you know what I mean? And you'll get there. You know what I mean? Some people might get there before you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that don't mean you're not going to get there. Because when I was boxing, when I turned professional, it was a struggle for me, man. You know, I had a kid. I mean, I wasn't making any money. You know what I mean? And I was a single parent. You know what I mean? My son. So some days my mother would watch him, and some days she wouldn't. So I would have to take my son and his stroller and take him with me to Jersey.
Yeah, to the gym. I know that, bro. I know that, bro. You see my daughters be in the gym with me all the time. I used to have my daughters in the gym with me all the time, getting the energy. Yeah, coach, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It was 1, 2 years old, man, in the stroller, and I just be like, damn, now I gotta go all the way back, take the PATH train, I have the stroller, I have the Pampers. But hey, man, I just kept grinding, man. I just kept grinding, and you know what I mean, I got my opportunity, and I took advantage of it, man, and ran with it. And but just say, man, all I got to tell people is keep your nose to the grind. It's not easy. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you it's easy. No, it's not gonna be easy. And just keep striving. If you want to do it, give it 150%, because what you put in is what you're gonna get out. I mean, no shortcuts. And if people around you are negative, you don't need them. You don't need negative people around you. You don't need people around you that's going to tell you, hey, man, the hell with that, let's go ahead. If you got your mindset on something, go for it.
Go get it, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, go for it. And you know what's so funny? I went to school with Bismarck, right?
Yeah.
When I turned pro, Bismarck started rapping. And one day Bismarck I saw him at Penn Station handing out flyers for people to come watch him perform. And he said, buddy, can you come? I said, Biz, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I got a fight coming up, and if I wanted to come, I couldn't afford to come. You know what I'm saying? The money I got right now, I got a baby at home. And he said to me, buddy, good luck and God bless. I said, same to you, Biz. And we shook hands and hugged. And bam, next thing I know, I'm driving down the street, and I hear a song on the radio, The Vapors. I'm like, oh, shit. That's some shit, that bad. That's my bad biz, man. So, you know, it's just hard work, man. Hard work. There's no shortcuts. There's nothing beats hard work, because once you get it, you appreciate it more.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
You value it.
Yes, without a doubt. I mean, so hey, man, I really appreciate you having me on the show.
I appreciate you, man.
Anytime, man. Anytime, man.
You a hometown hero. Yeah, you a hometown hero.
I love Brentwood. I know it's not the same anymore. My mom passed away, so I don't go back as much. So I don't want people to think I forgot Brentwood, but I don't go back as much because it gives me memories of my mom, and I'd rather not.
Go down that road. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So
we love you, man. You a hometown hero.
I appreciate it.
Always, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Tonight, man. Yep. You have a good evening. All right.
Hey, do me a favor to ride by the Placita and see who's hanging out there, man. Hey,
man,
that should be a historical landmark.
Yeah, it's still is. That's still a hot spot, man.
That should be a historical landmark, man, at La Placita. I saw the best fights.
That's the meeting spot for the Puerto Rican Day Parade too. That's where everybody. Yeah.
And I saw the best fights. I saw the best fights in the parking lot of the La Placita, man.
It's still going down up there. It's still going down.
Man, everybody. That was the place, man. And I know it'll never be like that because stuff is crazy now. But back in the day, man, I'm glad I came up in the era I did.
Okay.
And like I say it, and I say it before, and I say it now to everybody, man, who had faith in me and kept my ass on track. I want to say thank you to all of you and much love. And much love to Brentwood, man. My hometown, baby, Regis Park.
Yeah, much love to you. Come here, come say hi to the champ before you get off. Here comes my daughter, look. She know all the fighters. Come say hi to the champ. Hometown hero right here.
Hello.
Yeah, that's Coach Lorraine. Yeah, she's a boxing coach too.
Oh yeah.
She's one too. Yeah. All right. Thanks again, man. I appreciate your time, man.
Anytime, baby.
All right.
Take care. All right.
You too. Have a good night.
I think
that was Buddy McGurk.
We're trying to switch it up over here. Give y'all programming. Like I said, today was a rather slow day on the boxing front. So I said, why not pay homage, Why not pay homage? And shout out to Jamel Herring. Because Jamel Herring liked something of mine. And that's when the idea sparked. Like, why not pay homage to another champion that does this, that opened up doors, right? Because oftentimes with this right here, especially the YTC, you have nothing but boxing gatekeepers, what I like to call them, internet gatekeepers. So I said, why not pay homage to somebody that actually opened doors? It continues to open doors. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this source. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more of these because I do have an actual media company with a catalog of work. So I don't always have to just come on here and, gossip boxing, because that's what blogging basically is, gossiping boxing. And to be honest with you, a lot of times sitting on here and discussing boxing is cool when you have the time, right? But when you don't have the time and you plan and you put stuff on and you come on, it's not really worth it unless that's your end game. But if that's not your end game, it's just like what Buddy said. When you have other ambitions and you have other things that you are aspiring to do, that's what you got to go after. I felt like as far as media, I'm there. I feel like I reached my peak on the media side, right? YouTube, this right here is my cable vision, is my BET, is my CBS. So I put on my programming. But you know, for those that really fuck with the Sauce experience, no, I do a lot more now than just media. You know, I've been doing a lot more than just media. That's why when it pertains to YouTube, I talk my shit because I know, you know, a lot of motherfuckers on this YouTube shit, they were jealous, they was hating on some YouTube shit, right? And I'm like, damn, YouTube was supposed to be for the fans. God damn it, I'm an executive manager, talent scout, you name it, I'm doing it. But when it comes to this is supposed to be for the fans, where we all fuck with each other. If you like boxing, but see, a lot of y'all don't like boxing. It shows. Y'all are just, like I said, and shout out to WCS. He's on that same type of time. Some of y'all just have problems, and you know, y'all come on here, and this is a way to escape your problems. You know, y'all click up with other miserable, angry motherfuckers. Do like Buddy said though, man. Learn how to cheer. Learn how to support somebody. Like you see how he said the guys in the wreck would come down and support because they knew he was gonna win. See, we don't have that no more. If you know you got somebody that is a winner that is doing it, opening doors, you're supposed to cheer for them. You're supposed to cheer for them. But see, you niggas on this shit right here, this YouTube shit, y'all don't know how to cheer for niggas. That's why I come on here and I front on y'all now. You know, and I front on niggas that made it. Like Earl Spencer, and they made it. They were gatekeepers. See how I'm fronting on them now, Frank Martin and them? See how my homie shitted on you? Yeah, Mel shitted on you. I shitted on your hood, kid. Shitted on your hood. Got to your crib too late. I'm looking real good. Yeah, you heard what Mel said. That's world champion advice. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Shout out to my man Jamel Herron. You know, you sparked this one for me when you like that comment or whatever, and I put the video together real quick. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just pay homage to the one that kicked the door in as well, Buddy McGirt tonight. And I'll probably hit Buddy up. Maybe I'll get another Buddy interview in, man. You know. I'll get in some more interviews, man. You know, start taking it back, doing some interviews right now while we do have some downtime, you know, in between fights times, you know. But salute to everybody that caught some of that. And I want to say this, right? I'm gonna close and say this, right? When you put actual shit out like that, it exposes the fans, bro. Because if you would have listened to that, what Buddy was breaking down, straight gems, and it coincides with what's going on right now. How he said, when you get an opportunity, you don't turn down the opportunity. These guys now are prima donnas. That's Frank Martin. Frank Martin got an opportunity, but you know who was Buddy McGirt, who Buddy was talking about, took advantage of the opportunity? Edward De Los Santos. Edward De Los Santos took advantage of the opportunity. Whereas the other guy, the Frank guy, not only complained about the money, but you don't make sense, Frank. You don't make sense. You complained about paying taxes and payouts. You pay that for everything. So when you got 250,000, you didn't get 250,000. When you got 75K, you didn't get 75K. Tell that to somebody else, man. Tell that to the rest of these Kool-Aid drinkers. Shout out to WCS. I'm taking this from WCS to these cuppers. You know, you was cupping. Look. Tell that to the rest of the cupping community. See, you can't tell that to me because I hold conversations with guys like, buddy, look, watch out, Rain. Watch out. Stop. You're doing too much. Go. You're doing too much. You can't tell that to me. I hold conversations with guys like Buddy McGirt and managers and promoters. So that shit, it flies over YouTubers' heads. But me, come on, man. You see, I destroyed you yesterday. Live. When you did it live, I did it live and was destroying you, ethering you. I see a lot of shit that I put out and said all over Twitter. All over Twitter, you know. They tweeting about a lot of stuff that I said. And shout out to Mel. Mel even told you. Mel even told you. Mel said, man, if you don't, your next fight, if you're not making more than $1 million, damn, you look kind of crazy, buddy. And Frank, for your sake, I hope you are making more than $1 million. But if you're not, hey, like I said to Mel, you might want to holler, man. You heard? Might want to holler. But hey, what do I know? Once again, shout out to my man, the Marine Simplify, Fruit, the good, the proud, the Marines. You know the vibes.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.